I bet that you didn't think that you were gonna see me 2 times today. Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel and today's video. I am not even gonna pretend like you don't know what kind of video this is. Oh my god, I have some hair in my lips. Oh, I hate that. Okay, sorry. I don't even know how to start this video. I don't know how to do this video, but obviously I am today going to explain and show you guys the Blush Tribe and Paulina palette. This is just unreal. And the reason why I'm uploading this video is because of the fact that this video was actually going to go up a little bit earlier, but there were some delays that we didn't really count on, and therefore this is my way to apologize to you guys. I am going to have 9 videos up this week. Yes, you heard me correctly. I'm gonna have 9 videos up this week. So I'm gonna have Monday's video, that was a redesigning video, and then this video. Tomorrow I'm gonna have my usual video, what was that video? I think it's a video where I talk about makeup I changed my mind about, and then on the nighttime or the evening time I am going to have this tutorial up. I just need a little bit of time to edit this video, so that is my way to really show you guys that I'm like sorry and that I love you and that I'm excited and that it's just a way for me to show how much I appreciate you guys. But let's just hop on to this little palette right here. I wanted to talk a little bit about how this collaboration came on and everything that we have been going through. I am not going to talk about it too much. I really want to focus on just letting you guys know why I picked the shades that I did and why I named the shades as I did. Blush Tribe was a brand that I found this year, 2018. I found their Blossom palette on Instagram and I fell in love with it, so I just ended up ordering it. I ended up loving that palette. So I bought the Hasina palette when that came out, and that was the first time I got PR from the brand, because in my order I actually got the Malika palette. And I was so happy. And then after that, we have kind of created a bond, and I have gotten products from them and I have supported them, they have supported me, and I have always been honest, and I hope that the brand has appreciated that, because I got a message a while back asking me if I wanted to do a collaboration with them. And the collaboration included me doing a palette, and I was like, did you send this to the wrong person? You know who I am, right? It was just unreal, because they have so many influencers that are bigger than me that supports the brand, so that they reached out to me made me feel like, okay, they don't only look at numbers, they look at what I can do for the brand, but also they trust me. They trust that I will come up with something creative and fun. They do like my videos. They like the way I review products. They like the way I handle different situations, and they appreciate me. And I immediately called my boyfriend and I was like, do you know what just happened? And I just didn't really know how to grasp it. So Salma is the owner of Blush Tribe, and she said that I could create a 9-pan palette. And you know what the first thing I did was? I went on to Photoshop and I downloaded a palette, an empty palette with only 9 shades, and I started putting together what kind of palette I wanted to do. And I knew that I wanted to do something green. That was the entire point for me, because I always talk about green and how there's not enough green eyeshadows out there. The other thing I knew that I wanted to do was something pink. I love pink, I love purple, I love blue, I love green, I love a bunch of different shades, but I really wanted to do something green and something pink. I knew that I wanted to do something also with purple, and I, in my mind, created the perfect green, pink, purple palette. Of course, I am gonna think so, because I picked out all of the shades. Of course, I am going to think that this is the perfect little palette. Salma was amazing throughout this process. She let me decide everything on my own. Sometimes I could be a little bit frustrated with her, because I talked to her and I was like, what do you think? And she was like, it's all up to you, babe. And I was like, Give me your input. So it was a little bit scary, but I'm really happy that she handled it in that way, because it made me go the way I wanted to, and I created something that I wanted to. I thought that I wouldn't drag this on too much longer. I thought that we would hop into the shades and the names. So you guys know I love my mattes. And therefore I wanted to put in more mattes than shimmers. And that's why you have 6 mattes. You have these 3 right here. So all these green ones right here in the corner. And then you have all the matte ones right here. And then you have this row of shimmers. And I thought that I would just hop on into the swatches. So the first shade is a lime green. And this one is called Friends. So I'm just gonna start off by swatching this. I'm just swirling in a little bit, and then I am applying it right here. Just kind of dragging it out, and this is the way it looks. This is what I have on my lid today. I love this shade. I think that this is so beautiful. Lime green is something that is very unique in my opinion, and I think it's something that is so beautiful and underrated. Lime greens, we need more of them. The shade is named after you guys. I wanted to name a shade after you. I wanted something to represent what you guys have done for me, and I wanted to do something or to show you that you care or that you matter to me. I have talked about this before, that I have always had a very bad confidence, and I felt like I don't matter, and that it doesn't really matter what I say or do, because low self-esteem, guys. That's it. Ever since this year and you guys found me and I found you, I cannot describe with words what you have done for me, and I cannot describe the way you have made me feel. It's incredible to each and every day read 40 comments telling you how good you are, or how good your videos are, or how beautiful your makeup is, whatever, like positive things that you always tell me. Even sometimes when you give me constructive criticism, I love that about you, that we can be open and honest but still respectful. And that's why I named the shade Friends, because I wanted something to represent you guys. Next shade is this one, which is a green. It's the darkest green in this palette, and it's called Sigge. Before I swatch it, I'm just gonna, if you don't know who Sigge is, this is my little baby. This is my little fur friend. This is my best friend, Sigge. Är du Sigge? Och tack! This is my mascot of this channel. Like, honestly, sometimes you have asked me, like, can Sigge create his own YouTube channel? And I'm like, yeah, his own Instagram account I think is good enough. Huh? Ska du säga hej? Ska du säga hej? Åh, tack. Där är de. Där är du! Oh, är du arg på dig själv? Oh, tack, tack. I think you just removed my makeup right here. This is what it looks like, and I'm just gonna swatch it right underneath here. Just go in with a second swatch so you can see how it really looks. As I said, it's the darkest green in the palette. And of course, Sigge was the first name I thought of. You guys love Sigge, and I think it's so much fun that I can include him on my channel. So, of course, when I asked Salma, like, can I name the shade? She was like, of course, babe. And I was like, oh my god, the first thing I thought of is, okay, I'm gonna have a shade that is called Sigge. You guys love him. You guys even told me that before I had revealed all of the shade names, like, you have to name a shade Sigge. And I was like, yeah, bitch, I need to. So this is the shade Sigge. Next shade is this one, which, ooh, this one. That is the shade Solely. I'm gonna swatch this for you guys as well. This is a shimmer. So this is the first shimmer that we have. Looks like this. I think that this is beautiful. It's like a mint green almost. It does contain some glitter, which I think it's beautiful. I love that. The shade Solely is after my boyfriend. I think it's so much fun that you guys are more interested in Sigge than in my boyfriend. My boyfriend's name is Niklas. Solely is something that I called him, I don't even know. We have been together for almost 5 years now, 4.5. A little bit more than 4.5 years now, and I don't even know when I started calling him that, but I was like telling him that you're my Solely, and I said it in Swedish because obviously I'm Swedish, but I used the name Solely because I think it's cute, and I think it's more cute than like Soulmate, so I used the name solely. And I really wanted to name a shade after him because he is the best boyfriend you could ever have. I love him to death. Like, he is the man of my life. He's always so supportive when it comes to my YouTube channel, or when it comes to me in general, when it comes to whatever. And he's so loving, he's so caring, he's handsome, he is just the best boyfriend I have ever had. He's like the only boyfriend I've ever had, so yeah, obviously. But I love him to pieces, and I really wanted to name a shade after him, which I did. I didn't want to name it Niklas because I thought that Soli was so much cuter. So these 3 shades are definitely something that really means a lot to me. So let's dip into our next or last green. Actually, this is the shade Humble, which is also a matte green. I'm just gonna swatch it. Let me see, there, I think. And the shade is called Humble, as I said. This is a really bright green, and this is a shade that I love. This is like a true green that I want in every palette I own. And the reasoning why I called it Humble is because I feel like we need to be that. Everyone needs to be a little bit more humble. Even me, I try to work on it so much. I want to be described as a humble person, and I feel like I am as humble as I can be, but I can always be better. And I think that there's so many negative things in this world, especially on internet. I think that a lot of us can benefit from being a little bit more humble. I heard something the other day from one of you guys. A guy that you know said that you looked very beautiful, and that you had thought about that for days. This guy doesn't know what he did for you. This guy didn't know that. He obviously knew that it was a compliment, but he probably didn't know that you would think about this for days and that it would mean so much to you. So just by letting someone else know that they are beautiful, or that they are smart, or just giving someone a compliment is something that I think we all need. And if you have something negative to say about someone else, then maybe you shouldn't say it. The next shade is this beautiful, it's like a pinky purple almost. I think that it's really beautiful for pinky looks, but also really beautiful for purple looks. So this is the shade Thingaling. And I'm just swatching it right there. I don't know if you have picked up on this, but when I don't really know what something is called, I usually call it like the eyeliner Thingaling. And I wanted some of my quotes, or you know, something that I say a lot, to be named in the palette. And I am mostly known for saying this product makes my nipple hard. But I didn't want to name something like that in the palette. I didn't want to name something nipples or hard nipples. So I thought that the shade Thingaling would be amazing for this one. But also, I don't think you guys know this, but I have actually mentioned it before. But Tinkerbell in Swedish is named Tingeling, which is almost like Thingaling. It's Tingeling, but Thingaling. And every time I hear this and I see this shade, I don't know why, but I think about Tinkerbell, and I think that it just claps so beautifully together that I just needed to put it into the palette. So the next shade is this light pink. It's pretty bright actually, but it is the shade that I'm wearing right out here, like in my outer corners today, like as a transition shade. This shade is called Angel. Let me see right there. Oh my god, my swatches are very beautiful. Oh my god, they're so crooked. I'm gonna swatch it a little bit higher up like this, so it's being a very thick one. The shade is, as you can see, a bright pink. I think that this is absolutely beautiful. I love bright pinks, and I needed it in this palette. The shade is called Angel just because it's after my mother. Oh my god, my hair. It's after my mother. My mother is an amazing woman. I love my mom to pieces, but we have definitely had our ups and downs. We have gone through so much, and it came to the point where I couldn't live with her anymore. I love the quote that really speaks for me and my mom, that is, we needed to get away from each other in order to get closer. And I don't see it as something bad. I moved away from home when I was 17. So I moved away pretty early, but as I said, it brought us closer and we became best friends after that. It's just that we couldn't really live with each other. And my mom has always loved angels. I don't know what it is, but she loves angels. She has always loved angels. If you come home to her, you'll see that she has like angels in her entire home. And when I moved away from home, when I was 17, she gave me this big angel that I've always had in my window. I don't have it anymore. I've always had it displayed in my home because it was the first thing my mom gave me ever since I moved away from home. But the reason why I don't have it is because Niklas actually broke it. He didn't mean to do it, but he was just cleaning and he accidentally knocked it down on the floor and it broke, which is so sad. I would love to show you that angel, but it still lives on in my memory and I have forgiven him for it. I really needed to put in a little tribute to my mom. My mom, I know. When I showed her all of the shades that I wanted to put in my palette, she was like, yeah, that's definitely you. This is not my mom. My mom loves purples and browns. She loves her cool tone browns. So I know that she's not going to enjoy my palette, which is totally fine, but I wanted something to tribute to her. The next shade is this purple, which is called Salma. This is also a shimmer. So this is the last shimmer in the palette. I'm just gonna swatch it right here. This is beautiful. This is so beautiful. I love this shade. It's so beautiful. You can wear this and put this all over your lid and then smoke it up to a pink. I've done that several times. Or smoke it out with the black, smoke it out with some browns, like smoke it out with the greens in the palette. You can smoke it out with whatever you want. I love this. And of course I named this shade Salma after the owner of Blush Tribe because I really wanted to name a shade after her. I know that she has some shade in one of her palettes that is called Salma, and that is not a repeat shade, just so you guys know. I really wanted to make a tribute to her as well because I thought that it was so nice of her to believe in me, and for this entire process actually it's been unreal and I'm so thankful towards her. Now the next two shades are in the Fall Fusion palette. So this is the shade Paulina that she named after me, which is a pink. It does contain a little bit of shimmer specks in it, but it doesn't translate. I have it in my outer corner right here as well as my middle shade, and it doesn't translate. I'm gonna build this up a little bit. You guys know I'm so bad at explaining shades, but this is like a magenta almost. As you can see, this is more of like a, this is more a pink, and this is more a pink with a little bit more red in it. And then the next shade is Aubergine. I didn't want to name the shade Aubergine, if I'm gonna be frank. Aubergine doesn't mean squat to me, but I didn't want to name it something else. So if you have the Fall Fusion palette, you would expect to get a new shade. At least now you know that you will get the same shade. And this is a dark purple. I have it right here. Let me see here. So this is all of the shades that you're gonna get in your palette if you did purchase it. I do love this entire color story. I think that it's beautiful. I needed all of these shades and I love each and every one of the shades. I love each and every one of the names that I picked out, except for the shade Aubergine. Just being honest. I totally forgot. The palette comes with a little sleeve right like this. You do get the print on the back of the sleeve and you do get the print on the back of the palette. So if you don't want to keep the print, or if you don't want to keep the sleeve, you can toss it. It does come with a little sheet in the palette as well. If you're wondering how much you get 36 grams of product in this palette. I'll have everything listed down below, the website. I do have a discount code. I don't earn anything from it. I am so happy and I'm so proud of the Paulina palette, and I'm so thankful towards you. If you purchased the palette or if you didn't purchase the palette, it doesn't matter. I appreciate you anyway, and I have always said it. You don't have to spend money in order to support someone you love. If you love me and you love my content, all you need to do is to stay subscribed or like my videos, watch my videos. That is free. You don't have to buy the palette if you don't like the palette, if you don't want the palette, if you don't like the brand, if you don't like the quality, if you don't like the layout, if you don't like the price, if you don't like the shipping, if you don't, whatever it is, you don't have to purchase it. I just want to say that just so you guys know. I know that this is not a good selling point or whatever. Maybe I shouldn't say it, but I don't care. I really don't care. I think that if you want to support me, all you need to do is stay subscribed. That is free. That is free. Thank you to each and everyone who has made this possible for me. You are a part of that, and I want to give a huge thank you to Salma and to Niklas, my soully. I'm gonna cry now. He has been amazing. He has been the one that I have been showing the palette to. He has been so supportive. He even has this picture as a background picture on his phone. Oh my god, that man, oh, he's amazing. As I said, I want to thank you. I want to thank Salma. I'm tearing up, and I haven't even photographed this makeup yet. So stupid. Yeah, anyway, thank you, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.